What is up, everybody? Coach Juma here. Today we're going to be breaking down what supplements are going to be most important for fat loss and what you should look for when buying supplements. This is a very hot topic, and the supplement industry has recently exploded in popularity over the last 20 or so years, and there are a lot of scammy slash gimmicky supplements that you need to be aware of on what to avoid. So today we're going to be breaking down what supplements are, which supplements are going to be most useful for you, what to look for when you buy supplements, and the brands that I trust for supplementation as well. But before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We're posting new videos every single week, and they're gonna help you out. So, let us help you by subscribing to the channel. I can't help you if you don't subscribe. I could still, but it's easier if you do subscribe, so please do that. But now, getting into the topic, a lot of people have strong opinions about different supplements, which ones help, which ones don't help. And a majority of the time, a supplement is a very small picture of your total nutritional intake and what is actually gonna help you out. At the end of the day, the main movers of fat loss, muscle building, health, whatever, are going to come down to your overall diet, your macronutrient, your calorie count, etc., your lifestyle, how much you manage stress, how much sleep you get, how often you move, and the type of training you do. Those are the real big rocks that make the biggest difference in how your body changes over time. Supplements are a very small part of that. I'd say that the last 2 to 5% that kind of fill in the gap in your nutrition to take it to the next level. And it's really just as the word says, a supplement is something you supplement with your diet. They don't replace anything in your diet. They don't do anything that your diet doesn't do. They just help you get a more complete diet and fill in the gaps that might be missing from the food that you're eating. It's always going to be more beneficial and more advised to get in your nutrients from actual whole food sources than it is from supplementation. But again, it doesn't mean we don't need supplements. They're still helpful for the right people, especially if you take the right ones for your situation. But you really should be doing your due diligence and putting in the effort to get in all the nutrients you need from your actual diet, and then supplementing where you need to. Now, before I go further with this, I'm not a doctor. Ask your doctor before taking any new supplements. They're going to have the final say. This is just for educational purposes only. So we know how supplements work in your diet, right? They are a supplement. They're not something you rely on in your diet. It's been an easier time for people to get into the supplement industry. The FDA doesn't regulate supplements at all. They don't check to verify what's in supplements. They don't look at the labels or anything. Anyone can buy powdered sugar, put it into a capsule, put a cool label on it that says fat burner 3000 plus, and sell it to you. It doesn't mean it does what it says it's going to do. And this is actually true in a lot of supplements. A lot of supplements just go the easy way out, take the cheapest ingredients, and throw a label on there that sounds really attractive, and they hope that you buy it. So it's really important you do your due diligence and understand what to look for when buying supplements so that you don't fall for a scam supplement that's just going to be a waste of your money. The best supplements are always going to be brand specific. Usually the brands are what you want to rely on more than the individual product, because omega-3 fatty acids are going to be great and most people should be taking them, but omega-3 fatty acids from a brand like Legion that is trustworthy and noteworthy, and your generic Vitamin Shop brand are going to be way different in terms of quality and effectiveness for you. Not sure what brands to go with? You always want to look for two things on the label. One, that it's third-party tested. So this means that an independent site tested their products and verified that it has what it has. This means that the supplement company actually paid a third party to test their products to make sure that you're getting what you want to get out of it. When a brand does that, it's always really nice. Two, you want to look for the GMP sticker that also says it's made in a verified lab that is going to, again, provide the things that it says it's going to provide, or do the things that it says it's going to do. If you don't want to look for all those details, you can always follow the brand that I trust and use with my daily nutrition, and I advise my clients to use as well, which is Legion Athletics. They are a very high quality brand. They use very clean products. Everything is natural, no artificial ingredients. They're well filtered, so they digest really easily a majority of the time as well, and they use clinically effective doses. A lot of times, a lot of supplements will use proprietary blends, which has a lot of different ingredients in it to make it look like, whoa, this does so much stuff, but not at doses that actually help you at all. So they might have 10 different things at 1% dosages, and it shows on the label like, hey, we have all this stuff in this one supplement, but it doesn't actually help you get enough of those things to make a difference in your body or with your goals. And one of the best things about Legion, which is unheard of from a supplement company, is that they say on their website multiple times, you don't need their supplements to lose weight. You don't need their supplements to build muscle, which is like, hey, you don't need to buy us. And that's the truth. Any supplement company that tells you otherwise, they just want to get you to buy something. But Legion has a lot of integrity and honesty with their brand, and they know how the body actually works. Because of that, that we have similar nutrition philosophies, me and Legion, and it's why the brand has partnered up together to give you 20% off your next order. Now that we know what supplements are and what to look for, we're going to talk about what specific supplements the people need for fat loss. I'm going to break it down into 3 categories. Necessary, which means a majority of people need to have this. Optimal, which means you don't need to have it, but it helps make the difference in your performance and going closer to your goals. And optional, which aren't necessary, but for the right situations can be helpful for you. Necessary supplements, there's only a few that I think a majority of people actually need. The first one being the most obvious is a protein supplement. A lot of times it's really hard for us to get in enough protein in the day and have it in a convenient way. So having a convenient supplement like Whey Plus, Casein Plus, or Plant Plus from Legion Athletics will give you 20 to 30 grams of protein in a single serving really quickly. And it's pure protein, so there's not going to be carbs or fats in it. It's all the calories you get are going to come from protein, which gives you room to have calories for other foods in your actual diet. So a protein supplement is what a majority of people are going to need. Outside of that, omega-3 fish oils are incredibly important. They're anti-inflammatory. As a world population, we don't get enough of them. In the Western world, we get 16 times less omega-3 fatty acid than we actually should be having in our body to balance out omega-6 fatty acids, which is really easy to consume with our diet. Not to mention, it's also an anti-inflammatory. It helps with fat oxidation. It's great for your brain health and your digestive health and a bunch of other stuff. Getting Legion's Triton is going to be my recommendation. Again, the ratio of EPA to DHA in omega-3 fatty acids is super important. We want to make sure we're getting the clinically effective dose. Legion guarantees that, so make sure you get that if you need it. The last necessary supplement that I think people should be having is vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency is incredibly common, especially in the winter months because there's not a lot of sun outside. We spend a lot of time indoors as is, mix that with less sunlight in the winter. That is really why a lot of seasonal depression happens. It's the same symptoms as vitamin D deficiency. So taking a vitamin D supplement is going to be incredibly helpful. Having a baseline vitamin D supplement in the summer months and then getting a higher dosage in the winter months is always a great strategy to use to make sure that your mental and physical health is always in check. So those are the necessary supplements. Very small list because everyone's going to be different. Everyone's going to have different needs. But those 3, 90% of people in the US and across the world are going to need those supplements. If we're talking about optimal supplementation, what is going to help you do better for your fat loss and in your training? 3 things that I would recommend. The first one being pre-workout. Whether caffeinated or uncaffeinated, Legion has both in Pulse. It's actually the #1 pre-workout brand on the market. And it reduces fatigue in your workout. So you can go harder for longer and burn more calories, get more tension on your muscles, and have a better and more effective workout overall. So it's really helpful, especially if you struggle with getting enough energy to go to the gym, to have a pre-workout so that you can be filled with a rush of energy, have an effective workout, right? Be more motivated to go in. It's a great strategy to use. Another one is creatine, which for Legion is called Recharge. And why creatine is so effective is a number of things. It's the most studied and research supplement around, and it's going to be important for everyone to have. Muscle building, fat loss, health, old, young, big, small. Everyone needs creatine to agree because in training it helps with improving your overall strength, endurance, and explosiveness, but it also helps with recovery. It helps with fat loss, oxidation as well, and it's really important for your brain health too. Believe it or not, it has a lot of cognitive functions as well. So lots of benefits to creatine that I think it's going to be really helpful to use either any time of day, pre-workout. I like to mix it with my pre-workout personally because I have it all in one shake. It's more convenient and it gives me all the benefits I need. So creatine and pre-workout are 2 of the optimal supplements. And the last one is going to be a greens drink. So if you're not familiar with a greens drink, it is basically powdered vegetables. If you struggle with getting enough vegetables, you should still be eating vegetables throughout your day. But a green supplement will give you another 1 to 2 servings of vegetables in a simple drink. This gives you a lot of the micronutrients that you might not get a chance to get in throughout your day. It improves your overall strength, stamina, and energy levels. It regulates your mood, improves your digestion, lowers stress and decreases fatigue, and increases your immunity as well because you're getting so many vegetables in such a concentrated drink. I like to use Genesis from Legion Athletics, and I always start my day with this because it really helps get me alert and energized. One of the most important things to me is hydrating first thing in the morning, and mixing it with a greens drink just hydrates me and pumps me up with so many micronutrients that gets me alert, gets me focused and energized to take on the day. So a greens drink is another optimal supplement that you should or could be taking, I should say, to help you out with your fat loss, muscle building, or overall health goals. The last section is optional, and there's a lot of different optional supplements that Legion offers, but also anywhere any supplement shop offers as well. Legion in particular offers Digestive Support, which is a gut health aid to help improve digestion and increase the healthy gut bacteria in your microbiome. It is a helpful aid if you need it. Another optional supplement is Joint Support or Fortify by Legion, which if you have a lot of achy joints or not strong joints, this can help give you a strong foundation to your joints. Again, this isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's not going to replace a good SMART training program or taking anti-inflammatories like omega-3s, but it can help take you to the next level, especially if you need it. If you really want to improve your joint health, watch this video on mobility to improve your joint health. Now, there are a bunch of other ones that I can suggest for people as an optional supplement, but it really varies from person to person. And if you want to know which ones are going to be best for you, you can take the free Legion quiz to test what supplements you need and which ones are going to be most helpful for your specific body, lifestyle, and diet. It takes a few seconds to take, and then you'll get a comprehensive list of exactly what you need for your diet. You can check that out with the link in the description. So thank you guys for watching this video on supplements. I hope you guys learned a lot and know which ones you want to get. If you're going to be buying supplements, make sure to use Legion. Very much trust that brand. I use it for myself and I use it with all my clients. You can follow the link in the description to get a discount. If you're a first-time orderer, you get 20% off by using code STUPIDFIT. If you've ordered from them before, you get double cash back points, which gives you discounts on all future orders by using code STUPIDFIT as well. So check out the link. And if you need personal recommendations, also take the Legion supplement quiz, which is also going to be linked in the description. But until next time, stay stupid.